Hello friends! The sicis company presented its interior collection novelties at the Milan fair. And at Cersaie they traditionally show their coverings. Let's get acquainted with this wonderful library of possibilities. Sicis offers three main product lines. Vetrite, an amazing and innovative product that is unique to Sicis. Large format slabs of various designs. There are already about 400 of these designs, and given the various surfaces finishes, the possibilities are endless. And of course, it perfectly combines with the mosaics, which are also shown here in this wonderful library. This is crystal. That is an elongated hexagon that can be folded into various patterns, both in terms of the joint pattern and in terms of different colors and finishes. Diamond is very interesting. A diamond is a rhombus-shaped chip, which gives the same possibilities for both combinations of patterns and combination of different colors and finishes. Additionally, the diamond collection can be decorated with heraldica decors. These are three-dimensional elements that can be made in different colors and have different shapes. Their names are very interesting: Cavalier, Comte, Viscount, Marquis, Baron, and of course the King, Imperiale. Structura is a combination of chips of different formats, and these chips can also be of different thicknesses. There can be a combination of various types of smelter and natural stone, and on top of that you can do some customization and even gradient design. Pleasant tactile sensations from premium materials have become more in demand recently. And there's such a thing here. It is called tephra and imitates volcanic rock. And of course, this volcanic rock can be in different colors and have different finishes too. Many people have questions about how to work with this material, such as how to grout it. Here I must say that Sicis offers very handy and clear video instructions, so there is definitely no problem. Any more or less professional tiler will cope. Architects, as artists, cannot work within the menu offered. The new Trigono collection came about thanks to special requests from the very reputable Swiss architectural studio Herzog de Meuron. They wanted something unusual that didn't exist before, and Sicis, especially for them, created this silhouette of the chip in the form of a triangle, which can also be combined in different ways. Now this collection is available for everyone, not just the great Swiss with the same amazing Swiss features. Another novelty of this show is the ragtime collection. Ragtime is a popular dance style from the early 20th century, and we see here a very expressive collection with an unusual pattern and vibrant colors. They can be combined in a variety of ways and remind us of the aesthetics of 90s, which are now in high demand. I may have guessed the style, or it may be in my fantasy, but I really like that Sicis provides an opportunity to fantasize with completely new and amazing solutions. Swimming pools, of course, are a popular location for mosaics installation. Since the laying area is large enough, the budget issue is never left overboard. And here sicis offers various opportunities. You can choose just a background mosaic of the pool, you can choose a mix or some kind of a decor, and there may also be an artistic decor that is hand-cut. This is done manually, and here the possibilities for customization are much greater. You can also make precious inlays, and of course Vetrite is suitable for using pools with the appropriate palette. Nobody prevents you from combining different techniques to achieve a specific decorative effect while staying within a budget. We all remember that sicis also works greatly with natural marble, and the One Marble Mosaic Directory is a basic collection. Here are the usual pixel drawings. These are some kinds of mixes or patterns that can also be combined with colibri mosaics. In this case, they are made thicker in order to align evenly. The sicis stone collection has patterns of larger marble elements, and water jet technique is used here. At the same time, marble is ideally combined with vetrite material of various textures and patterns, and there can be unconditional combinations of various marble. There are also customization options. For example, you can integrate neoglass mosaics element into the marble. The classic marble collection uses the classic stone technique, that is an artistic hand-cut mosaic, but with a touch of modernity. Larger Vetrite elements with all the customization possibilities can also be integrated here. In the same way, the very unusual shapes of neoglass and neocolibri mosaics can also be customized. I must say that this mosaic can also be used on the floor, and you can make, for example, gradients stretching from darker to lighter hues. It is worth noting that the final result is heavily dependent on the choice of the grout. In this case, it is offered as close to tone as possible, but if you prefer a contrasting option, the effect will be completely different, but no less delightful. In order to get absolutely individual drawings, such as these painterly strokes, you can also use different techniques. And this greatly affects the final cost. You can use the pixel technique, the hand-cut artistic technique, or a combination of both. Vetrite can be used as an architectural element both inside and outside. A special novelty of this year is the U-glass, which are U-shaped beams made of vetrite, and they indeed already serve as an architectural element. We also remember that Vetrite is a particularly good for light transmission, and the backlit designs look absolutely spectacular. Also, the design can be individual. These features can also be used as light panels. It will be very nice if this panel has a bookmatch with a classic marble design. Here we should remember that sicis does not copy natural stone, but interprets it in its own way. For a bathroom or maybe some kind of entrance area, it will be convenient to integrate a mirror into the Vetrite surface and illuminate it with lighting, which makes it very functional and accentuating element. Vetrite with a thickness of 20 mm can be used for railings, both indoors and outdoors, as well as balcony railings and staircase railings. And of course, Vetrite is constantly developing new designs, and here is a new one called Onigem, which is an interpretation of classic natural onyx, but in absolutely fantasy colors. It is also worth mentioning that a wonderful lava decor is newly presented, which is an interpretation of a cut of the rock found in Sicily. Factory owner Leo Placuzzi travels a lot, and of course, travel is a very important and powerful inspiration source for him to create new designs. In addition to the aesthetics and the budget of the project, logistics issues and the installation speed often play a large role. And this challenge is answered by the new Vetrite format, which is a more traditional 120 cm by 60 cm format, more like a tile format. It is available here in designs that were developed by the architect Marco Piva and first presented last year. Depending on which direction of layout you choose, one or another pattern may be obtained. You can also combine it with decorative elements, for example a convex trim. You can turn laying in different ways to get more and more options for combination, solving all three issues at once: aesthetics, budget and time. Another novelty is also in the traditional 29:6 by 29:6 tile format. Why not 30 by 30? Because 29:6 is the size of the Mosaic model. This tile can be combined with the sicis mosaics. The Havana tile collection is shown here. Obviously, it's in Caribbean style, which is very vivid and expressive and suitable for those who want to bring an atmosphere of fun, brightness and warmth to their bathroom or kitchen. Here are the traditional designs of these Caribbean cement tiles, slightly enlarged. This is still a Vetrite. The material is very durable, so it can be safely used in rooms with quite high traffic, and it is also relatively non-slippery. But if the issue of anti-skid is quite acute, there is a special solution for this that will be useful, for example, in shower areas. You will get a special, very deep texture that will ensure a reliable grip for bare feet on the surface and feeling of absolute safety. Of course, it must also be said here that Vetrite can be an excellent material for creating furniture elements, such as tabletops or maybe even facades. We won't forget about it because this possibility is actively used in the sicis interior collection, which we already talked about in detail. Here we see just a few gemolites, which are certainly very effective. If you want to learn more, then check out our videos about the interior collection made at the factory showroom. And in the end, I would like to remind you that sicis is the only mosaic factory in Europe now. They produce all their products in Europe, that is, here in Italy. And I think it's outstanding. Thank you for your attention. Bye.